Everybody wants to become doctor, engineer, MBA, CA, lawyer. But all these thoughts, all these aspirations are influenced by the external factors like dreams of parents, pressure from society, influence from friends and media. When a person is in 12th class, aspiration is to get into a good college. When one gets into a good college, aspiration is to get a good job. When one gets a good job, aspiration is to marry a good girl. When one marries a good girl, aspiration is to buy a good house. When one buys a good house, target is to think about its education and career. After all these things, when one gets time for himself, he thinks, oh, I wanted to become a musician. How come I became a software developer? I wanted to become an artist. How I became a banker? And then when he goes into the past, he does introspection, he realizes all these decisions didn't come from his heart. They all were influenced by external factors. Today, Amitabh Bachchan is a legend in movie industry. Sachin Tendulkar is a legend in field of cricket. Lata Mangeshkar is a legend in music. Imagine if Amitabh Bachchan tries to do what Sachin Tendulkar is doing, and Sachin Tendulkar tries to do what Lata Mangeshkar is doing. Would they be that much successful? The answer is, person has to figure out what he is passionate about. He has to work on that area in which he is passionate about. He will fail multiple times because of multiple reasons, but he should be persistent enough. He should have a quality of perseverance to come back. And he has to surround himself with the right people who are smarter than him, who can guide him to achieve his goals. I'm going to talk about 3 important P's: passion, perseverance, and people, and how they create a change. Let's talk first about passion. Passion is one of the most important factors in success of any individual or the people working for an organization to the goal of success of that organization. Donald Trump, US-based, one of the most successful real estate tycoon, once said, if a person doesn't have passion, he doesn't have energy. If a person doesn't have energy, he doesn't have anything. How many of you have seen the movie Pursuit of Happiness? In that movie, it's a true story. In that movie, the character Chris Gardner gets unpaid internship in 1981 for 1 year. That time he had a 2-year-old kid and didn't have a place to live. And he used to sleep in public toilets and other places. And nobody was aware in his office about this thing. He struggled, finally got a job as a broker, and in 1987 he started his own brokerage firm, Gardner Rich, in Chicago. Today, he is an international businessman, a motivational speaker, and he runs a private equity fund that invests in Africa, and his partner is Nelson Mandela. When a reporter asked him, tell me the one reason of your success, he said, passion. Follow your heart, don't follow the crowd. Let me talk about the second important P, perseverance. Perseverance is a thing that differentiates a successful and unsuccessful person. Perseverance is the belief that all the setbacks, all the failures are temporary, they are not constant. They are an opportunity to think about yourself, to do the introspection, redefine your vision, work on your skills, and come back with more power and then achieve whatever you want to achieve. How many of you have heard about Starbucks? Starbucks is an international coffee house chain with more than 17,000 stores all over the world, around more than 50 countries. When the CEO of Starbucks, Howard Schultz, was trying to raise initial funding for his dream, he pitched to 242 investors, out of which 217 said no. Others didn't pick up his phone and didn't return to his call. When somebody says no to us 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, we think that okay, this is something that we cannot achieve. But in this example, you clearly see that he pitched 242 times. Finally, because of his belief in his idea, because of his perseverance, he was able to raise $1.65 million from 30 investors, and he started his dream, and today we know that where Starbucks is there. The other important thing is people. It's very important for us to surround us with the people, ourselves with the people who are smarter than us, because they protect us from getting into a comfort zone. The smart people are available in the form of mentors, teachers, friends, colleagues, smart employees. The idea is that we have to work with these people, have to figure out what are the areas where we are lagging, where they are better than us, whether they are complementing our skills, and then we have to work together in the form of a team to grow. Another impressive statement by Howard Schultz, CEO of Starbucks, is that he figures out what are his weak points. Then he figures out the people who have these weak points as their strengths, and then he hires them. That's the way he has grown Starbucks. The idea that I want to share with you is that if a person has these three important P's, passion, perseverance, and people, everything in this world is possible. If a person doesn't have the right combination of passion, people, and perseverance, nothing is possible. So tomorrow, when we do something, we have to figure out, am I passionate about something that I am doing? If I am getting setbacks in that, am I persistent enough to come back? Am I trying enough to come back? Am I surrounding myself with the right people, so that am I getting connected with the right people who will help me out in achieving my goals? Thank you very much.